Unfortunately, the MacBook Air M2's storage read and write speeds are much slower than the MacBook Air M1's when specified with 256 GB of storage due to how Apple configured the drive. In our testing, the MacBook Air M2's SSD was up to 50% slower than the MacBook Air M1's SSD. With such a drastic drop in performance, downloading and installing files will take longer, as will uploading or accessing files. The processor gains are not worth the storage slowdown if you frequently move or reference files, like in gaming or video editing. You can fix this by upgrading to the 512GB MacBook Air M2, which costs an extra $300. Intel or AMD-based Windows laptops have a hard time competing with the MacBook Air M1. It can pull 11 hours and 42 minutes from a full battery before it needs to charge again. But these are rookie numbers compared to the MacBook Air M2, which lasts for 17 hours and 10 minutes. The longest-lasting Windows laptop we've tested, the Microsoft Surface Laptop 7th Edition, lasted almost 23 hours. The M2's better battery life is in part due to the much bigger battery capacity. Its 52.6 Wh lithium polymer battery is a notable upgrade from the M1's 49.9 Wh battery, and the M2's more efficient power consumption extends its life even further. The M2 also charges faster through its MagSafe charging port. The M1 model only charges via USB-C. You can use the M1's included 30W USB-C port compact power adapter to charge either laptop, but any USB-C charger works. Still, it is neat that the MacBook Air M2 ups the ante with its included accessories. It comes with the MagSafe to USB-C cable and a 35W dual USB-C port compact power adapter that can charge two devices at once. If you somehow need even more battery life than that, your options are the MacBook Pro 13 M2, 19 hours and 2 minutes, or the MacBook Pro 16 M1 Max, 22 hours and 32 minutes. At base configuration, both models come with 8GB of memory and 256GB of storage, but the MacBook Air M2 costs $150 more at the time of writing. However, any upgrade, the memory and storage quantities will affect your day-to-day experience more than your choice of processor when comparing the M1 and M2. That said, the base MacBook Air M1 is a great laptop for $699, and better at $649, and it's common to find the base M2 model at $799 nowadays. The MacBook Air M2 is the better laptop, but the MacBook Air M1 is close behind. If you can afford to spend $100 or more depending on sales, the MacBook Air M2 is the better pick. It has a separate charging port, a brighter screen, a better webcam and keyboard, significantly more battery life, and slightly more performance power. The MacBook Air M1 is the better choice for those looking to save a bit of money. It's older, so it's more likely to remain on sale, and you wouldn't be sacrificing much. The MacBook Air M1 has almost 12 hours of battery life and a bright, color-accurate 2K Retina display. It also sounds better than the MacBook Air M2, and its faster storage speeds close the performance gap between the two laptops' processors. The MacBook Air M2's upgrades feel more like creature comforts than essential improvements. You can't go wrong with either laptop.